Alright, what's up family? Spencer-Mack here. Take this opportunity while I have to go on a drive to make a video. I've been asked what is my current training regiment, and as I've expressed, I've recently moved to a new location, so I'm in a new environment, new variables, and so I'm adapting and creating something from not nothing, but from a new environment. I no longer have the setup that I had, which was a bunch of heavy weights, my hex bar. I do have some free weights. I haven't started utilizing those yet, but I'm lucky enough to have right up the road a very steep hill. And those of you that know me know that I love hill sprints. They're straight to the point. I read a fantastic study demonstrating that a 30-second all-out sprint, they were using resistance spin bikes, resulted in 150, it was like 200% increase in growth hormone. When they did 2 sprints after a 5-minute rest, 500% increase in growth hormone. So you can get a huge metabolic effect from just a short duration as long as you are putting in the intensity. Now, one amazing thing they uncovered was that when they did 3 sprints, they actually lost a bit of the benefit, some of the beneficial cardio markers, some of the beneficial metabolic effects that have been shown to be good for cardiological health were negated, were lessened. So dosage is key, and it seems that between 20 and 30 seconds based on some other studies I read. So it's taken me about 26 seconds to get up this hill because I've measured it. I do that twice within about 5-10 minutes, and then I stroll up the street to the park, and the park has one of those little towers that has a dip station and pull-up bar. So I'm able to get in a lot of pulls and pushes, doing push-ups up there as well. So most of what I got right now is calisthenics with pull-ups, really working on the pull-ups and the dips. And that's really what I would say is the foundation of what I'm working with right now. And I try to do that twice a day. I try to do that every morning. It's just my meditation. I wake up and I go on a walk, and I walk to where this hill is, hit it twice, and I walk to where the pull-ups and the dips are, hit a couple rounds of those. The reps and the intensity I go are based on how my body's feeling. I vary the exercises greatly. I'm all about variables. I can do a lot of different types of dips. I can twist while I'm dipping. I can arch my back while I'm dipping. I can do lifts like I'm going into a handstand. All sorts of different pull-ups and stretches, one-arm hangs. So I switch the variables up, and the intensity is something that I dial based on how I'm feeling and how my recent training has been. I do this twice a day, ideally. In the morning, and then around 5-6 o'clock, I'll go on that walk again. I can't stress the value of just simple walks enough. It's very useful in just clearing the mind and getting the body to line up in proper posture. Walking, we were meant to walk. We are built to walk. And so when we do walk, all of the integrative things that happen to correct our posture, to help our digestion, clears our mind, opens our lungs. So I go on a walk, and then I go hit some sprints. I put on some good music, gets me amped up. By the time I'm done with that second sprint, I'm like in it, and I'm stoked. I got a good mantra going through my head. I go and I walk over to the pull-up bars. I may do some fluidity exercises to open up my joints, to make sure that I keep staying loose, especially with the intense type of training. And then I go hit the tower again. So that's a very simple regiment based on my current environment. Like I said, or I think I said, I have some gym rings. I'm gonna hang them from a tree up the street in the park as well. I really dig gym rings, and gotta find a way to get my hex bar up here, because hex bar is just straight to the point. You only need a few reps on that thing. You do leaps with it, and you're set. You're good to go. So that is my current regimen. I highly recommend creating something that is habitual, because once it becomes integrated as a matter of habit, it starts becoming part of the circadian rhythm. Like it is on a clock. You just feel like it's time to go do that. You wake up and watch your body heading out the door to go on a walk. So find the time that lines up in your lifestyle and make it happen. If you've got kids and you can't do the early morning thing, maybe after you drop them off at school, before you go to work, you have some time to hit something. Maybe you just wake up earlier and find a way to take a nap in the middle of the day, or get to bed earlier, or just wake up earlier. So it's all about finding where it fits in your schedule, in your life, in your circumstance, and then using the right type of training based on what your goals are. I'm looking to stack on muscle mass, so I want higher intensity, more explosive movements, heavy weight, heavy resistance, and a lot of volume. But within that, I want to maintain my range of motion, my fluidity, my sensitivity, and all around just longevity. So I actually prefer sprints over jogging chronically. Just that constant pounding on my knees, on my joints, I'm not a fan of. So even though it may seem like it is more extreme, I believe in the long term that that type of training, when you're adding weights to it, it's less number of repetitions necessary to get the same effect. And so you're saving your joints in the long run. Alright guys, that is the rant on the exercise. I'd love to hear any insights, ideas you'd love to share in that direction. What's your favorite form of training to really get that heart up? I wish I had a resistance bike like they got in spin class. Those things are awesome. Less impact on the joints. You can just hit a sprint, do it in your living room. Pool training too. I've been going to the pool, breath holds underwater, jump up, big inhale, breath hold. You can do stretching, fluid motion underwater, but working on my repetitive breath hold has been very valuable as well. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Comments, ideas, inspirations that this brought up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, my friend. We are sharing all sorts of good things and collecting a good family here, all geared towards the rise, getting healthier, wealthier, and wiser, and creating a life of our dreams. Awesome, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying Sunday. Going on a stroll, pick up some soy protein powder. I need some protein, man. Now keep it coming, guys. Lots of love, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.